A lot of people just go there after
Sure, and stuff is going over there or not.
Oh, really?
I don't know if they are. I know, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
It's not part of the state anymore. It's a private organization now.
Yeah.
Me now.
All right, we'll call the meeting to order. You did get it posted?
Yep, on the wall, and on the website last, or on the 7th.
Well, it's in the website. Hey, roll call.
Jazinski,
Yes.
Karolfi,
Yes.
Borgman,
Yes.
Garten, Larry Schultz, Dick Schultz,
Yeah.
and Aaron.
You have the May 26th meeting in front of you.
To approve.
There's a second.
Seconded. Sorry.
All in favor of approving the minutes from May 26th, state aye.
Right.
And approved. So now we're gonna deal with variance request for a fence on 307 West Main Street. In front, everybody has photographs.
I think the same map I shared with you before, if you wanted to have it as a reference.
Okay,
Well, Jake and Jessica, Lecker, sorry, apologize. Came in to get a permit for a pool, and a fence around their property. The picture that I got that's color coded shows where they wanted to put the fence, or rather, or we told them they could put the fence. The red fence in the back is not a problem. They're gonna connect that up either with existing fences or, put a new fence in off the, right on the property line or just off the property line.
do we still have the right of way there?
We do, yep. Our
Mhm.
sewer runs through that area. So there is a right of way for a street back there, but it is unimproved, so it's just a grass area. And then the blue marks indicate, the fence in front of the house, technically in the front yard. That fence is limited to 4 feet. So the red fence can be 6 feet tall on the property line. The blue fence can be 4 feet tall, right on the property line. The green fence is limited to 4 feet tall as well because it's in the front yard. And then also because it abuts the street, is limited to within 2 feet of the property line, the right of way line. And the sorry, Jake and Jessica have asked for the fence to be placed 2 feet off of the curb.
Actually.
Yeah.
We actually wanted to be 6 feet off.
6 feet off.
Reason.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, originally you had asked for it to fence in the tree.
Yeah, we were thinking that, and then,
It's
this,
gonna be a pain in the butt for maintenance.
it should also be noted that this is not a permanent thing. We're not gonna cement this in. It's just gonna be T-posts down in there. The fence is gonna be movable, it's gonna look nice. It's gonna be sturdy. We're gonna put a frame on the top and bottom, but to move it is not a big deal.
So if it's 6 foot off the curb, we're right away.
That's what I'm measuring right now.
It'd be 6 feet over the right of way.
6 feet. It's
Well,
fine.
the right of way is 12 feet from the curb in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we measured it
From center.
basic, well, so normal right away would be 6 feet wide. 33 feet from center of the road is standard, but then it is important to note that a lot of streets in our village are not centered. So there could potentially be more right of way space on one side of the road and on the other. In this case, there's about 12 feet in between the back of the curb and the property line, just going off of the GIS map here.
So there'd be 12 feet between the curb.
And now you're suggesting 6 feet off of the curb, split that distance in half.
And that still allows plenty of room for mowing and maintenance on the lawn and getting around, accessing things.
Kind of fences would be.
So we initially were looking at, but I think we've decided now, it's like a 4 by 4 inch
Can I say?
jump. As you know,
T-posts, we're gonna drive 8 foot T-posts in. But they're only gonna be up 4 feet above the ground. And then between the T-posts, we were originally gonna do 8 feet lengths of basically what looks like 2 inch by 2 inch square wire. That could eventually grow like morning glory, so living fence, but also not.
no.
But we ran into basically hog fence. Same price, at 16 foot lengths, so we'll describe, said, those are, I think,
Four
4
by four squares and they're
4 by 4 squares.
16 by
galvanized,
4.
But they're
panels.
4 foot long, that's the plan at least right now.
Oh,
So
it is-
somewhere in between ultra high end and really low.
It's not a solid type fence then.
No,
No, I want it movable.
yeah, we want to be able to move.
No, I meant like all boards.
No.
No, but it will have structure on the top and the bottom,
Sure.
otherwise that wire is just gonna flap.
Okay.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure that it looks nice, you know, but it's functional. We really want to really enclose the yard, you know, we have dogs, allowing them to run would be good. But then, you know, we don't want it to be a permanent thing either,
So
so.
does everybody on the committee know what a hog fence is? Heavy wire, 4 by 4.
Is it in your intention to gate the driveway then?
Um,
We're gonna put the electronic.
An alleyway back there.
There is an alleyway, yep, back here.
Okay.
Yep. But that would be the standard fence, 6 feet tall, right on the property.
We're probably gonna do the same fence in the back now that we found this option.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is just what you're
Yeah, this
You're
is.
limited to, but yeah, if you wanted to go with 4 feet, that's fine.
What about your neighbor to the east?
To the east, I haven't been able to reach him. I think he's a teacher,
Yes,
but now we knock on the door. We've talked with him before, but not about this, but I don't think he's home very often. So I haven't reached him.
because your fence is up from his house is. Your back fence is
Yeah,
very close.
his fence there, and we would ideally just connect to the corner of his fence on the southeast corner.
where that shed is right now, if you split the difference, I was gonna put a kitty corner over. And just connect to that corner if he's okay with it, same thing on the backside. But I wouldn't do that unless he said it was fine.
Yeah, and we would just put a T-post right there.
That would become our problem.
Mhm.
Mowing and taking care of it, but. That's only if he's okay with it, of course. I don't know where he is.
Yeah.
I've tried to get a hold of
He's
him.
gotta
I
be a
walked
busy
him,
guy.
but
What happened to the other one? I don't see a pool up there in front.
I don't have his number though.
The other one.
The one that they wanted to pull before over in your last meeting.
They haven't installed it yet?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Is it in there?
It's in
Yeah,
there.
a block.
Huh?
East.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought they had.
I thought I drove by there and didn't see it. Okay.
Yeah, it's in there. I look.
And their intention is to put a pool in this lot here.
Mhm.
Which is another reason why the fence would be
Yeah.
useful, because the ordinance we have requires a fence around a pool. Or the yard containing the pool, and then, and that'll be cited in this area here. Even though this is a empty lot, quote unquote, empty lot. For whatever reason, our ordinance allows for pools to be placed in adjacent empty lots. Normally, we require a primary structure before a secondary structure can be built. But, there must have been a pool lobbyist on the board in the.
So what about, snow damage?
We will have,
That's 6 feet, living here for the last 10 years, there's no way.
well, in the
But-
case that something would happen, we will sign a waiver, we'll just
Yeah,
move the
we'll take care of
fence.
it.
We are not a problem.
And
No, that's
then,
a concern for the village, of course.
well, and then the other issue is, in the event you leave these premises,
We can take it down, that's not a big deal at all.
Either or,
Yeah.
doesn't matter to us. I mean, I don't actually know if it would be. I would
Well, that would probably be up to what the buyer would want anyway.
Exactly.
You know, they
Like,
might
if the
want to
buyer-
leave it there.
My point is, we grant them
Okay,
it's for their use and then.
it doesn't carry along
doesn't
with,
fit what we've needed in the past.
okay,
Some of this has transferred from one homeowner to another,
yeah,
whatever the variance may be. That causes other issues in the past.
no, that makes sense.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, if we were to.
Chris, can you slide that picture up?
Awesome about it.
Whatever you're comfortable with, in all honesty, I'd rather have the fence and have to remove it than not have it at all. Put it that way, mostly for the dogs.
You guys have utilities on that road?
But it also.
Look at where the utility right away is.
You guys have,
I don't know if they're down that alleyway or if they're in the front yards there.
I thought they were down the alleyway.
Your tot line and there's utilities in the front. It was the.
Because you came down, this is my house here.
Yeah.
You came down this line.
Down where the power poles are.
Yeah, so
I'm
I'm,
just looking at utility right away, so
yeah,
we avoid the inevitable power company's got to do some work and destroy something.
well, the fence would not,
They will.
They do.
They do. My neighbors, their neighbors' tree was falling in the power lines. They went and basically clear cut them off.
yeah, this fence would be on their side of the property line
Yeah.
here, so
Yep.
it'd be out of that, alley.
Oh, the alleyway, the alleyway.
You can see the back of the garage there. We'd have it go along with the garage and just continue. There, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just worried about I just want to make sure we
Mhm.
avoid the inevitable.
Yeah.
Where there's crap in the way and all of a sudden they're literally gonna just drive through this fence to put things in.
Wow.
Well, this.
They don't have to ask.
Yeah, they have access to both sides and, well, in fact, Jack has already rutted it up a little bit here, bringing in his backhoe
Sure.
to do.
Do his stuff.
Yeah,
Well, actually, it was, yeah, it was Chili who ruttered it up. Jack didn't do it.
well, yeah, Jack hired, whoever it was. Yeah,
He said he was gonna fix it.
he did. Yeah, he came into me and wanted to assure me that if anybody came in and asked, he was gonna restore it after he's done. So.
Any other questions from the board?
We have no intention of extending that sidewalk, correct?
I would love to extend every sidewalk in the village, but
It's not in our 5-year plan.
it is definitely not within our 5-year plan to do anything remote. like that. I'd have to arm wrestle every board member to get them to put a sidewalk in where it wasn't absolutely necessary.
We're on the other side of town now. We got a safe school. And we're over here at sidewalks more than we are over here.
That's good. Good. My 8-year-old is starting to hear.
I just wish he was paying attention.
Yeah, a little more. And I would like him to walk to school one day, but boy, 13 makes me nervous.
So the Safe Routes to School grant will actually be, it will involve upgrading some sidewalks to get to school from LaSalle Street. And then also, ideally, it would include, push to stop buttons at 13 so that you could stop traffic to cross at a couple extra intersections.
It's important because nobody goes slow there. Cars just whiz right through. They don't stop.
Yeah.
Here's one spot.
We know where our, where the shut-offs are for the water,
Yeah, they're all in the front.
right? Where,
Yep.
you know, approximately where they are in the right of way.
I can show you where it's at on.
Yeah.
It's like right
Just
on
kidding, it's
the line.
I got lost.
So you went too far. There you go.
So in the front yard, it's literally right on that line, right below your cursor. Right there,
Yeah.
right there.
And, there is I believe there's a shut off somewhere over here as well.
I haven't found it yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever.
'Cause I don't-
Up. There's water line.
No, I don't think,
There.
yeah, I don't think it ever has been either.
You can kind of make it out, but you see that tree right to your left of your cursor, right there. It would be roughly 2 feet-ish.
Right there.
There is where we're like,
That
Sure.
black dot. curb stop looks like it's 16 feet off the curb.
It basically puts it
Yeah.
really close to where that.
So 6 feet off to the curb, 4 feet high. Kind of like a see-through fence.
Or fence with the ivy if we can get to grow.
Is what?
The living wall if it can grow.
Yeah. Morning glory or something growing up.
Remember, it's only summer here for like 3 seconds a year.
Yeah.
Tell my grass that and all this other stuff that goes in my yard.
Right?
The leaves, yeah.
On twice a week.
Creeping Charlie makes it.
But if there's no other questions, then I would entertain action.
You said it's going to join the neighbor's fence in the back. What does he have for a fence?
He's got the white vinyl 6 foot tall solid. The same as we have on our west side. But what we would do, obviously, we can't join in with this fence, but we
Right.
would put a fence
Right
post
next to
right
it.
next to it, yeah.
Recommend approval.
My only concern is the neighbors.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not call. I didn't know you were having a trouble getting a hold of the neighbors.
Once in a while, it just pop
Yeah.
in, but his schedule is. I just can't seem to find any regularity to it.
Second.
Motion has been made and second to approve this variance at 307 West Main Street.
Recommend approval.
I'm sorry.
So just for clarity, the way this works is the planning commission makes a recommendation to the full board. And then the board actually approves or disapproves the request.
Okay.
So our next board meeting happens to be on Monday night.
Most of the time they follow our recommendations. Not every time. But
Gotcha.
I'm
And
guessing it would help a bit. We're there as well for that one.
I always recommend that you attend if you can.
Oh, yeah, I want to.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
Oh, yeah. And in the meantime, I can
Okay.
try to help reach out to the neighbors too.
Thank you, yeah.
Because it would be,
To Angel and she was a.
A motion on the floor to approve this. All in favor, state aye.
I,
Those opposed? Okay, our recommendation is to approve. Or,
Recommend to approve.
okay, thank you for coming.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, we're not done. I got one more issue.
Okay. You always got one more issue.
yes.
I think there's some kind of fiber. My only concern there's I think there's a fiber line.
There is. So that's the Packer line fiber
You're
line
gonna have to-
that runs to the school.
Well, I would call diggers,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
but
they already flagged it.
Yeah, it's not 6 feet off the road.
Yeah.
At least in my yard, it's 2 feet off the curb.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's very shallow, so if you hit it, you'll know right
great.
Yeah, no.
away.
They're very shallow, so make sure you dig carefully.
Yes. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Yep.
Have a good one.
What's your next issue, Al?
Well, that last meeting you had, you didn't have an odd number, you split. Do we, that all right?
Yeah, we got a number we split on the recommendation.
Whatever it was.
The other
So the re-
recommendation for that pool.
For the other pool. Is that all right with you guys?
Okay with me.
I mean, ultimately, it's the board's decision anyways.
The board did make the decision.
There was at least one board member there that felt it would have been appropriate for the commission to have a recommendation either in the affirmative or in the negative, rather than to submit it to the board without a
So
recommendation.
we were 2 and 2, right?
Yeah.
Whatever it was.
And, you know, in a situation like that, we can either adjourn until, more members can attend. You could decline a variance request if there isn't enough to approve.
Well, I think the thought processor was, we would love to have it. We'll have more members, but you know, we're, again, summer's 3 minutes long here.
Yeah.
These people are trying to get a pool installed.
Yeah.
So that was the issue.
Right.
That's why
Just,
all right, well,
If it wouldn't have been, you know, if this would have been a, you know, an April thing, yeah, no problem, kick it back a month.
Okay.
Cause no big deal, but when it comes to us in June,
that's right. Well,
yeah,
But are you suggesting if it's split, it's automatically
nope.
denied?
No, I was suggesting that as an option.
well, it's a not an affirmative vote would automatically be a denial.
Yeah,
Would be a
Well,
recommendation.
The motion was to pass it up
Pass
to
it
the
along.
board without a
Without
recommendation.
a recommendation.
That was the motion.
You split 2 to 2, it fails.
Right. Nobody made the motion to pass it and then the motion failed.
right.
The motion made was to pass.
Pass
the-
with no recommendation.
With no recommendation.
I just wanted to bring it up.
yeah. I gotta drive back past there again. I didn't know, I went by there tonight. I didn't see the pool out there, but I must have been looking on
It's
the
on
other side of
Main
the street.
You gotta go by it's on
Mill Street, next
On
one.
Mill Street.
Mill Street.
Yeah, no, I know where it's at, but I,
It's right next to the house now.
You won't miss it.
That's what he's
how
saying.
the hell I did miss it.
If you drive past it, you won't.
It is what it is. All right, well, motion to adjourn.
Second it.
Appreciate you guys taking the time.
Hit your button, Chris.